Yeah. So look, I gotta get off here. I gotta go in here and talk to my little brother. So you're right. He said I keep telling people they have banks still kept in their name connected to those credit lines. And the Social Security number is the bank account number, what they call an international bank number minus the hyphens, and you can check, and you will blow your own self back when you find out how much you got in your personal account. Yeah, so I think I covered for the most part. So the theme of this is they ain't tricking us no more. Class has been in session. We done told these motherfuckers that we know who we is and where our shit at. Now, when I go back over the culture with Dane Calloway, whenever he reach out to me, I'm gonna tell him exactly where the record's at and what he's supposed to do is degree it. He don't need to be approved by nobody but us. All we got to do is say we agree. That's it. That's how we roll. So I'm gonna wrap it up from here. And I wish these comments would have saved in here because y'all got some good comments in here. Oh, he brought up the Wilmington Massacre. Anytime they tell you your family was wiped out in the massacre, it means either two things. Either your family is the family that's the imposter stealing somebody's birthright, or they stealing your birthright. We know who we are. So this gives you that take you a long way. Right? So with that, I'm looking here, somebody got some questions in here. The Graysons, those who are from the Grayson line or gray line, come out of the cold weather. That's called being on the gray. They normally ran lighthouses. So I'm gonna wrap this one up. I'm gonna save it. I'm surprised I was able to get this much in, and I'm gonna make sure it's saved though, so y'all can come back to it. All right. So peace. Tell them all we ain't come on no ships. We not buying the bullshit, and we out of here. We taking our shit back. That's just simple as that. Yeah. All right, fam. So I hope I was of some service and some help to y'all. That's ISIS land. All of what they call the North is ISIS land. The cold part. That's why they call her the Ice Princess. And Thoth is called Loki, the one they try to keep from the throne.
Yeah.
Right? But in different cultures, he's different things, because in China, he's the Monkey King. But in India, he's the Hanuman. And you look in the Egyptian pantheon, he's the only one that deal with primates.
Wow.
And the gorilla is the last major totem to rise to pharaonic prominence. That's why it's not in the hieroglyphs. So whoever got the gorilla key is the one coming to knock this shit free. And Garvey brought the gorilla key.
Yeah.
And that's why they created the Pan-African movement, to tell us what was going on both sides of the water simultaneously.
Yeah. No, yeah, because the guy who created it, when he did the conference in London, he called different nations, and apparently they had two meetings, one with like everybody, an unofficial meeting, and another
you talking about Pan-Africanism under James Delaney. That's not what we talking about. When we trace
Oh,
our Pan-Africanism back, it stopped at two people. It stopped at W.E.B. Du Bois, and it
I'm
stopped
talking about that one.
in Marcus
I'm
Garvey.
talking about that. Yeah, 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 that one.
Okay, now
The
it's another
yeah.
faction of Pan-Africanism that goes back before them.
Mm.
And those were the ones we hijacked because they was the ones hijacking us.
Yep, yep, yep.
So everything they used to oppress us, we took that shit so we can use it for our come up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you look at my receipts from, I think, yesterday, it's a cyclone thing in there about Cyclone Marcus when this shit started. And they go all the way up to Hurricane. Well, I didn't put Hurricane Larry in the post, but that's the knocks.
No, Hell Week is coming. Hell Week is coming this week, especially with every meditation.
Well, the Oracle
There's a
said the oracles and already gave the dates, the 7th and the 8th. If we don't see three kings on the land, Big Mama's gonna tear some shit up, and she's supposed to be opening a portal.
there's yeah. No,
That's
because when you said free Larry Hoover, something came to my mind. If they don't do it, it's gonna be done. It's gonna be done, whether they like it or not. It's gonna be done. Because this shit has to end. This shit has to end somewhere. And I'm glad you said you rather have the satisfaction of you seeing them squeal, because the person who said Larry Hoover was dead, that is like, why that's a stupid motherfucker. That is stupid motherfucker, who the person who said that shit. For that,
yeah, that's provable though. See, they can't prove that he did, but I can prove he alive. You know, but I'm working on Big Mama time, so we gonna prove that shit when we need to.
no, true. No, yeah. No, keep exposing them. Keep exposing them. Keep spreading the knowledge. Keep exposing these fools.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna tell it like it is. Mama said, stand in the position to right and tell the truth, and the rest will take care of itself.
What you did is something that I've been learning to do. That I've only mastered it for a year. Whenever you sense a fraud, like, you let the people first speak up, and then you just the people drag them out, and then you just like full
Everybody
on
don't
attack.
get the same strategy though. It's a reason for that strategy.
Mm.
Because once the grievance is vexed, the universal order say I have to answer the grievance.
Yeah.
So
True.
when I first had a grievance, it became inconsequential because it was only my grievance. So now I got to let the people complain sufficiently to make me perform the function. And then I got to look for the signs from Big Mama to say, do what they said.
No, true.
No, so
True.
every righteous woman in my life, from past, present to future, gave me the same sign on the same day. And they said, watch what Big Mama say. And she said, flip the fish out, Southwest, Mexico, Texas is Mexico, Arizona is Mexico, California is Mexico, Nevada is Mexico.
Yeah.
Right. So if the fish she won't flipped out is in the Southwest, is getting flipped out. I know who she talking about, because I know who told me that bullshit, and I know who she told me to wait till I give you the sign.
Nah, true.
So
I hope people. True. I hope people trust the energy. It's not even about you, or it's not even about you as a person or whatnot, but the energy you come with. Right? The energy you come with, the things that line up after you speak. I hope people see that. If people see that, then they'll know our freedom is in our hands.
Yeah.
We can free ourselves. Because we in the UK, we picked up the message, we picked up what you said, we took it to the continent, we did what we needed to do, and we're on standby as well.
Yeah. See, a lot of people be thinking that I'm when I pull somebody out, that it's personal. It's not personal.
No, it's not yet.
You know, so that's why, like, if I pull them out, I might say something harsh to them to antagonize them, ruffle their feathers, and make them expose themselves.
Not true, yeah.
And then I'll explain why I did it when the time comes for me to explain.
Teach a lesson, basically.
Yes, because once you see that I know what I'm talking about, then you understand that I'm not trying to mislead you. I'm trying to show you the way out this shit. That's what make the people say, okay, well then he must have some validity to what he's saying because he got all the receipts. And this motherfucker telling us contrary with no receipts.
Facts.
You just supposed to believe them because they told you that they was the one with the juice. And the inside connects.
Energy never lies.
Look, I taught a class with somebody asked me that Rashad Jamal called me. Me and Rashad taught a class together on his what's that?
University.
No, he got a group on it's not Telegram,
the UCI
Clubhouse.
Our Clubhouse, yeah.
Yeah, so he invited me on there and we taught a whole class together. So long as he don't get a goddess drill, no issue. Melanated magic, I don't got no problem with him.
No, he's on.
Yeah, he doing what he supposed to be in his lane. I people was complaining about because he do $200 for his class. That's not no money. So he's selling basically a product. He's not fleecing the people.
No, facts.
Knowledge, basically. Because like I do this because I'm gonna get mine once all my people get theirs. So I'm not worried about it. Big Mom already told me I was straight. Right? But some people need to make a living and they need to get the message out. I don't knock the hustle. I knock the fraud.
Facts.
Telling people you can do something that you can't possibly do. Or giving people information that undermines the liberation movement of the people. Now I gotta say something.
That's it.
So yeah. I'm gonna pull another question up before I cut out.
Thank you. The UK says thank you. Africa says thank you. Thank you. For sure. Thanks.
Let the sister come in, see what she want me to ask. What's going on with your sister number one?
How did I know you were going to have me in here? That's funny. So recently, I just kind of had to say this. Recently, okay, well, I'm an artist, first off. And I've been getting a lot of like downloads through my art. Like what I've noticed is like my art has like a foreshadowing effect. So like it's been like a lot of downloads regarding portals or like eyes or like, what's the word? What else? It's been a couple of things or like just a couple of situations that I've been like putting together kind of like.
So when you do performing your art, you channeling what they call Shakti energy, divine feminine, right? And you're gonna always get spirit messages in anything that's artistic. So like I can actually look at pictures people write and see something entirely different than the rest of the world.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because I'll read it like a tarot card where other people look at it, oh, that's a beautiful scenery. I like how the ocean smashed against the rocks or whatever the case may be.
Right.
But I'm reading it like a tarot card because it's a projection that came from the subconscious mind and it was guided by the energy of Shakti. Right. So now when I'm looking at it, I'm reading the subconscious mind, Shakti, and it's translating what spirit is saying through this person is this. Okay. So each one of your pictures tell a different story.
Right. You know, recently, even what you were talking about, like, I don't know, because I know you live, what, like 30 minutes from me. And the other day, even like, I was in the
You in
car with my
Detroit?
friend. Huh?
You in Detroit?
Metro Detroit, like the outside of Detroit
You
a
know where
little.
Pontiac at, right?
Uh-huh. My
Okay,
dad
I
work out
feel
there.
it.
And even what they did to Pontiac was the way, mm, this whole everything is just crazy. But I was in the car with my friend the other day, and we just driving or whatever, and we hear this noise, like this weird, crazy, like extraterrestrial sounding noise, and we both just look up and we like, what? And then we kind of like later on that night, it was just like a lot of things in the sky that we were just noticing and stuff like that. And we both heard this like loud boom. And I remember when you were on live with Amani a while ago, and you kind of when you called me that day, and I was talking about how, or you were talking about how like you kept hearing a bunch of booms
Oh,
and
that boom, yeah, that joint
yeah. And the other
is
day it happened
terrible.
again, and I'm like, okay, so it's just all the synchronicities been coming up, and even what you were talking about like on the 7th. It was funny because I just started this piece today, this one right here, and it's not finished yet. But I was like, you know, I'm gonna just finish it on the 7th, and then I tapped into your live, and you were talking about what was going on the 7th and the 8th.
Go back to that picture. Let me tell you what I see.
Oh,
You see the blue?
mm-hmm,
I got a video a couple months ago,
mm-hmm,
and I said that it's gonna start on the West Coast. We're gonna see a sea of blue,
mm-hmm.
and in the middle of the sea of blue, we're gonna be a river of red. It was gonna be Crips on both sides, and the bees was gonna be bee walking up the middle,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you painted the picture. That's the picture that, because the blue water is the Crips, the red river is the Bloods,
Right.
and we gonna drown their ass in bloods up to the horse's bridle with this apocalyptic fuck the police recital.
Man. Man. Even that, it's just crazy how everything been coming about. And recently I've been trying to work on, it's just this like thing of like ego, and I've been trying to like, you know, because the more I know, it's like, okay, I don't want to be like a, you know, somebody who just, you know,
Yeah,
like,
so they reporting booms in the comments from different parts of the country.
mm-hmm.
The dream of Thoth being big, that's his Titan form. Okay, so I'm gonna try one more. I'm gonna take your intentions, Bree. See if she can come in. Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
I'm good. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
ATL in the house. Roll bout.
Yes.
Let's get it in.
Well, I just was really Miss ESPN. I know her from social media, and she has a really good aura. Like, she's a really good person. And it was like she was live, so I just jumped on and I seen you talking to her, and I immediately connected with your spirit. So I said that I wanted to, follow you, which I did, and I just wanted to introduce myself. Um and just say I like what you're doing. I like your energy. I like what you stand for. I love the way you translate dreams and you pick up very quick.
Appreciate that. So this is my secondary page. My primary page is the Rod Hayes page.
Okay. So is
And
this like business or personal? Which one is the best one to reach you at?
I'm I'm blocked on Rod Hayes right now. That's why that live was over here and not over there. This is my backup page.
Okay. And
Right.
where you from? Where you live?
Right now I'm in Pontiac, Michigan.
Oh, okay. I'm from Michigan. That's where I'm from.
What part?
Kalamazoo.
I know where the zoo at. I got some
Nice.
homeboys from the zoo.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Wow, that's dope. So I heard you like doing your translating your dreams and like you was reading Miss ESPN when I came in and the reading was on point. I do readings myself. And I translate dreams as well. So it was like, dang, like he dope and you real. You don't really find people that's real that don't have to like you got the natural gift. You don't gotta pull from a deck, it's just there.
Yeah. The deck is the training wheels. I
Yep.
took them off a while ago. I got a deck.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I pull
Wow.
cards. I pull cards occasionally, but not often.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And even when I pull them, it's still gonna say what I say. You know what I've said. Let me see if I can think of anything. I don't know because I be knowing what my okay. So you were just talking about the last girl, how her grandmother was coming back through her daughter, right?
Yeah.
So I had just did a reel the other day and I said, well, what is everybody's outlook on death, right? When you pass away, are you reborn or do you sleep, right? And the reason why I say that is every time somebody passes away, somebody's born. So I'm always open to the different possibilities of the other side, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Hmm.
You don't sleep. You do not sleep. Sleep is a three-dimensional demand on the body based on the spiritual energy being used up faster than the physical body can replenish. So you need sleep to rest the body. When you
Exactly.
leave that body,
You never
when you leave,
sleep.
you ain't no sleep. You don't. There's no fatigue.
Right.
There's no tired. There's no exhaustion.
Right.
Right. But
Right.
there is also no hungry. But
Right.
there's craving.
Mm.
That's the crazy part. There's no hungry, but there's craving.
So when you say craving, what do you mean by that?
So between my last life, my name was Dennis. I got shot in 43rd in Chicago,
Hmm.
right? And between the two lives, Dennis and this one, all I wanted was some fried chicken.